I used to be a lawyer, but then I always worked for human development sector. I did many work with conflict-affected communities, women affected by domestic violence, with children. We first arrived in Australia, that was 2nd of June during winter. It was hard because we didn't have anybody that we knew, and we knew that we had to start from the beginning. It was like starting a new life. A lady called Suzanne, she helped me to find a job at an aged care center where she worked. It was a bit of a challenge because I worked for United Nations just before I left Sri Lanka. And then from United Nations to a kitchen in an aged care center was a big shift. But after about 2 weeks, I liked that job. It was like a cultural transition training for me.
Obviously, when you go to and start living in a new country as a migrant or as somebody from a refugee background, there's lots of barriers that you've got to overcome. Of course, Assets is an agency that works with people from refugee backgrounds. Assets employs a lot of people from different cultural backgrounds, and so it was already an environment that was conducive to and empathetic to working with people from a range of different cultural backgrounds.
This was my second application which I forwarded to Assets. So I spent like at least 3 days preparing this application.
I think I was very impressed during the interview, given the conflict situation in Sri Lanka, that she was able to go into Tamil communities and do the development work she did.
She asked me whether I can get the contact details of my former boss from Sri Lanka. Then I thought, okay, they're going to call my former boss, which is a nice hint. Then like next day, HR office called me and said, okay, we have selected you for this position. And then that was like a good thing. I would say to all the newcomers, you will be struggling during first year. That's very normal, but never give up. This country has a lot to offer. This country will never disappoint you. Stay calm, stay focused. That's my message.